What's the best dialogue you have ever heard in PRN? Clean up your PY. My daddy taught us not to be ashamed of our dicks. After being walked in on in the forest. Or, I'm not actually the big bad wolf. I'm Skeletor. I miss your uncle so much. You remind me of him. Well, he is my uncle. It's in our genes. Speaking of genes. I want to get in yours. Rub's leg. Well, these are shorts. There's this one movie where a girl catches her boyfriend and her mom and she goes on this breathless rant about how they've never treated her with any respect. While they're still lying, of course. From the same video. Guy. Masturbating in front of his sister. Girl. No. I don't think you're doing that right. Guy. What? I'm not stupid. I know how to jerk off. A few minutes later. Girl. Proceeds to rim job her brother. Guy. Wait. What? Isn't that gay? Girl. No. I'm a girl. OMG, your asshole is so hot. You thought my asshole was cold? Cagney Lynn Carter as a nurse in a mental hospital. She is going to fix this guy. So she's going down on him for a while. He's completely silent until about 10 minutes in. And then out of nowhere. He says, "You found my baseball bat." I couldn't help but crack the hell up. Someone from off screen saying stay in character. Classic PRN scenario, girl orders pizza. Girl can't pay for pizza. Huh? Why don't you just stay and hang out? Him. Lady. I've got a job to do. I can't just blow off work. Huh? I've got PBR. Him. PBR? A man once convinced me to touch his pet dragon. It turned out to be his penis. Please don't tell anyone I was eyeing a fruit. How about a Scooby snack? Apostrophe. No. Apostrophe. How about 2 Scooby snacks? Apostrophe. No. Apostrophe. Well. What if I showed you my ass? Apostrophe. Dot. Okay. My friend directed and starred in a PRNO where she plays an escaped mental patient. Another woman mistakes her for her gynecologist and lets her give her a pelvic exam. My friend put her ear to the other lady's vagina and said, "I can hear the ocean. I need a new social circle." Tap stick on girl's forehead. Knock. Knock. Daddy's home. Girl crying in a cheerleader uniform front of her house. Random guy walks up holding a bottle of alcohol, something like Jack Daniels. "Why are you crying?" Girl. "They wouldn't let me join the cheerleader team because my ass is too big." Guy. "That is a big ass." Pours oil from the bottle onto her butt. Edit 1. For those interested. It gets weirder. If you wanna check it out yourself, the movie was called Big Butt Cheerleader Number 1. Edit 2. I knew judging PRN plots would get me a medal one day. One time I was watching a PRN where the dude is eyeing his stepmom and she looks at him and says, "Don't feel weird. Feel good." I still use that line. Alien woman. "Don't move or I'll shoot you with my SX-ray gun." Guy. "No. Not the SX-ray gun." Woman. Shoots. Guy. "I have a boner. You can't make this crap up. I actually spent money to rent the damn movie at a video store." PRN from 20 years ago definitely had its ups and downs. I want a SX ray gun too. I haven't seen carpet in a bathroom in a long time. That's awesome. The first time I heard a chick say, "Oh yeah. Give me that baby batter," I died. I couldn't even finish, I was laughing so hard. I saw one where she screamed "sandwich me like a frying ham." I loaned the tape to a buddy of mine and didn't warn him. We laughed at that line for years. "Oh yeah baby, you feel just like a water buffalo. Now I'm like a train going uphill. Choo choo." Mother approaches daughter's bedroom door. Mother. What are you doing in there? Sister resign brother. Sister. Nothing mom. Just masturbating. Mother. Oh. Well good luck. Knock knock. Who's there? Sherwood. Sherwood who? Sherwood like you to come over here and suck our cocks. Russians and who's nailin' palin? Why is there a dick in me? I've seen this. Step siblings wrestling. Dick magically pops out of shorts. Happens all the time. I didn't put it there. Get off. No, it feels good. Are you serious? Right in front of my salad? Also, who can forget the classic? We do have a couple lemon-s in this community. Girl. My ass. Guy. Gross. No. Guy behind camera. John. Please. Edit. In a gay PRN. Hey. Dave. Good to see you. You're looking tall. Yo, I've been playing a lot of basketball. Shut up before I come back there and slap your tits. A line that has been burned into my psyche for near to 15 years. For a bachelor party once back in the day we decided to rent some PRN and MST3K while getting housed because the groom didn't want to do strippers. During a lesbian scene in The Young and the Wild, the instigator looks up from the crotch of her partner and says, in a horribly attempted Slavic accent, your PSSY is like chocolate. Sweet and nurturing. Bio-o-o-h-h-h so bad for me. We all were on the floor rolling. And it will never leave my brain for the rest of my days. Can someone explain the appeal of watching PRN with your friends? Watch how easily the knife chops through the carrots. I don't know. Is there something bigger and harder you can show me? That Beskar belongs to the Mandalorians. Wrong hole. It's never the wrong hole. Mom, I do my own plumbing. From a Nixon themed PRNO. Guy who looks vaguely like Nixon. I am not a crook. Woman riding him. No you're not. Cause I'm giving you my big wet ass. Guy came on the girl's nose then said looks like you sneezed. I laughed so hard. We are not hiring but I have a job for you. There was a chick that tried to steal a dude's sports car. Dude busted the chick. She asked if there was anything she could do to make sure he didn't turn her in. He proposes getting some ass and he would even give her the car. Then she asks for the keys and the dude digs in his bag and pulls out the ignition switch and wires. He stole the car. Oh so just BC I sucked your cock you think I wanna? A woman in an office was drinking a glass of milk. So the boss who had like a Slavic accent, if I remember correctly, comes up and says so you like milk? And after she responds he just takes the glass proceeds to put his dick inside it. Edit. The video is still up in Pornhub by the title Do You Like Milk? My memory failed me in regards to the accent but it's still hilarious. Also, thank you very much for giving me my first awards. Art. I don't watch all the bad acting parts in PRN so this was said while they were already going at it. The chick was getting pounded from behind and kept screaming. Oh god. Over and over. And then the guy was like, there is no god here. And kept eyeing. I don't know why. But it made me laugh. Hey. Has it been like 10 seconds since we looked at our lemon tree? The Star Wars PRN parody has the best exchanges for a PRNO. Luke. Uncle Owen. Aunt Beru needs a droid that speaks Barky. Owen. I need a droid to tell Beru to lick my black hole. Han Solo. Talking about the Falcon. She may not look like much. But she's fast enough for you. Old man. Obi-Wan. Looking around the bar thinking Han is talking about a prostitute. But. Really? Where is she? There are a lot more like this. Never laughed while fapping before. But I recommend it. Edit. Whoa. Such a response. I am also aware that a lot of you want a link to the movie. And while I am not sure if it is still available you can search for it online. It is titled Star Wars XXX. A PRN parody, and it was made by Vivid Video before the Disney acquisition of Lucasfilm, like right before. Talk about timing. Hi stepdad. Can I borrow the car to go to the concert this weekend? You didn't put gas in it last semester even though I told you to fill it up. Daddy. What if you fill me up? Can I go? Edit. Of course this would be my highest ranked comment. I don't remember exactly, but it was something to the effect of, can you make me a sandwich? I tried. This doesn't taste like meat popsicle. This tastes like dick. Eater, thanks for the awards and my highest karma comment ever. I normally compete with my teen son over karma and awards, but something tells me he doesn't want to see this comment coming from his mom. Edit 2. I couldn't resist. I mentioned my upvotes. He wanted to know what for. I told him didn't want to know. Then he looked at my phone and shook his head. He refuses to tell his little brother. Your dick is inside your stepsister. That sounds like a you problem. There was a gangbang video with Sasha Grey and two older guys. Sasha plays a teenager and the first guy that is a friend of her father drops by, but of course daddy is gone. He sits down on the couch where Sasha is and strikes up a discussion. He soon discovers a publication hidden under a pillow that is devoted entirely to an LSX. I'm paraphrasing, but here goes on the first line of dialogue from this fellow. Look at this. What do you know about assing, young lady? You must be pretty precocious for your age. Later, after they've began fooling around and he's eating her ass, he drops these lines of beautifully constructed dialogue. Oh my god, her arsehole tastes like candy. The smell of her ass could make a man drunk. I'm not into gangbang videos and I rarely watch MFPRN at all, but I used to watch just those lines of dialogue over and over so I could laugh hysterically. I live by the snatch. Once this girl was posing as a math teacher and it got to the point where she was interested in a student and anyways she starts unzipping his pants and he says, what about the lesson? Could you not? Like 20 years ago I found some PRN CD-ROMs hidden in my grandpa's computer room. I was around 15. Naturally, I found plenty of chances to enjoy those bad boys. No idea what the title was, but I distinctly remember this series being about a PRN director and all the bull he put up with between the scenes. There was this one scene where he's already at his wit's end, and the actress, mid-scene, goes, sorry, I forgot my lines. The director, frustrated as hell, replies, you say, oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh. I don't know why, but I found that funny as hell. And I've been quoting it for 20 years. What's my favorite genre of I music? From Mandy Muse will forever baffle me. Wanna test Australia's best blood sausage? I'd rather taste your blood. Would ya settle for me sausage? Why do you want to put it up my ass, Mr. Jones? Well, all the other girls like getting it up the ass. Classic. This all happening so fast. There's only one piece of furniture that could keep up. My Mario Kart bed. Oh look, your teeth are melting after coming in her mouth. Is this what you call puppy style, daddy? Cherie DeVille was teaching her son to learn his place and that no woman will ever be pleased by pathetic white dick and all women deserve BBC. So she and her stepdaughter start tag teaming this guy while the son watches. Cherie starts going down on the girl and the son says, Mom, what the are you doing? That's your daughter. Comma. To which Cherie says, don't be serious. Stares directly into camera, she's my stepdaughter. Full stop. Just the obvious way they had to say no. None of us are related. You pervs was hilarious. Back home the most popular electric drill was from a brand called Black & Decker, to the point we use a brand name as the name of an electric drill. So a guy comes in to repair something in his overalls. The woman offers him tea. Or coffee. She spills it over him and goes to get a towel to wipe it. His dick sticks out of the coveralls. And she says, what a huge Black & Decker. What? This isn't the beach, this is a bathtub. Stepbrother walks in on stepsister and friending and asks, you guys want pizza pops? Full stop. The delivery was just perfect. I laughed so hard I shot my DLDO out like a champagne cork. Imagine going to Harvard to become the next great American writer. Only to become a PRN scriptwriter. Did you really think you could graduate from this school without kissing my cock? Where'm leaked dastro. Electrician wants to check the electric box. She. Yay, here's the electrical box we always have trouble with, if you could have a look at it. P. MHH yes, but why is the straw laying around? She. Why are you wearing a mask? P. MHHH then blow me one. Not my face. Why do you want to come on my face? Apostrophe. Because if I don't, the terrorists win. What? Even when we're having sex. Hello there, General Kenobi. I remember some purple-haired girl joking that she was a troll that lives on air a bridge or something. Can't remember the exact dialogue, but it legitimately made me laugh. Gluck 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 gluck. I don't remember exact dialogue, but basically this girl went to the doctor because she hasn't had her period yet. The doctor looked down and was like, wait, you don't have a vagina. He then started examining her body and found her vagina on the back of her neck. I can't find the link, but it's a reverse gangbang where a guy wearing nothing but boots makes a girl queef and he says, it's talking to me. It's talking to me. Wow, you have a big PSSY. Wow, you have a big PSSY. You didn't have to say it twice. I didn't. I only said it once. 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 The classic, this isn't a beach. This is bathtub. Thieving old guy gets busted by two Russian hotties. Girl says to Peter North, I'm an actress. North. Really? Which restaurant? It's a joke about how most people who say they are actors and actresses in LA are working as waiters and waitresses. Donald Trump and Theresa May PRN parody. Old man Donald is slamming Theresa May's painted grey coochie and says, your pussy's wetter than the ocean I flew over to get here. Never nutted so hard before or since, ha ha ha. So, in the 90s there was a weird trend of trying to make hardcore PRN artsy. I forget the name of the director, but there was one that mostly succeeded at this called Latex. Anyways, about 3/4 of the way through there's a scene where the main, male, character monologues to the other main, female. And it's actually a poignant bit of acting on loss, loneliness, and isolation. It's definitely the best acting I've ever seen in PRN. Worthy of a moody indie flick. Then, he ends it by saying to her, you make me feel good. Touch yourself. My wife and I laughed our asses off. And sometimes quote it at one another out of the blue still today. 20 plus years later. It's from a well-known German PRN guy. Why is there hay laying around? Girl. And why do you have a mask on? Guy. Well, how about you suck my dick? What are you doing, step bro? They always ask what are you doing but never how are you doing. I will you harder than the communism on Cuba. I'm the greatest pirate hunter in the world. Some weird KKK themed scene where they're about to lynch some black guy. White girl, you can't hang him. He's already hung. She pulls his trousers down. Gargle bilrel grub gag 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 gargle belfrab. Not exactly dialogue, but there was one relatively professional one where it was obvious the couple was actually a couple. Occasionally when they had to adjust or shift, as you do in normal SX, they would smile or laugh together or make quiet comments. Unexpectedly wholesome P-Hub moment. Edit. Guys, I'm so sorry. Girl 1. But I'm straight. Open bracket. Girl 2. Evens for Jetty is straight until it gets wet. Had to stop wanking for a minute and think about how deep that was. Edit. Wholesome. Are you eyeing? Right in front of my salad? Guy. I'm gonna you in the ass, girl. But I poop from there, guy. Not today, you don't. Edit. P. Why is there straw on the ground? She. Why are you wearing a mask? P. Blow me. She. This isn't a beach. It's a bathtub. No body of water is safe without a lifeguard. It's 2 feet deep. Lady, what are you doing here? Edit. This took off holy. I think I drained him dry, alright. Girl. Hi. Guy. Hello. Ian Disbutcher says there ice problem mit Dane cable. Girl. Yeah. Coming in. I'm not really sure what is wrong. Guy. That is why they sent me. I am an expert, girl. The TV is in here. Guy. Zah. Okay. I bring mine tools. Girl, this is my friend Shari. She just came over to use the shower. Guy. Mine nom nice Carl. Is hard to work in these closes. I'm not sure what happens next, but pretty sure that the cable guy fixes the cable despite believing in nothing. You like that, you-I? I don't have dialogue to give you but a screenshot from something I saw a screenshot of. There is a pair of blondes. One on a chair and another below with her hand inside her, and they are facing a wall. The wall has a head-sized hole that a man's face can be seen watching. It is mesmerizing. It only smells. Oh, you are approaching me? Mommy really needs to win against Uncle. Me like one of your French girls. Yeah. Oddly enough, superhero PRN parodies have pretty intricate storylines and dialogue. There was one that had Deadpool, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Domino, and Rogue. There were more, but that's who was in the clip I saw, and they actually did a flashback with Wolverine talking about the Weapon X program. I was not expecting that and was actually pretty impressed. The funny thing is, the Batman vs Superman parody PRN has a more cohesive plot than the actual movie. I know it's hard to find relief since you broke both of your arms. I'm here to help. Terminator theme. Knock knock. Opens door. Sarah Connor? Yes. Suck my D. Semicolon. Best writing ever. Male performer to girl who said she hasn't had a penis in over a year due to being only into chicks recently. Silly girl. Dicks are for chicks. Edit. Vince Vauer to Bonnie in Fresh Flesh #1. Guy had a bunch of good one-liners in that flick. Like when another girl started jerking him off in the middle of switching positions and he looks at the camera and in a genuinely surprised tone goes, "A hand job." I thought that went out in the 80s. Finally. Okay, so I don't have an exact quote, but it was hilarious. The female kept saying in the most literal way possible what was happening and what was going to happen. And guy was mostly silent except for a few yep, and yes here and there. Was like, "Oh baby, you are going to put your hard penis into my ready vagina. Turn me 90 degrees. Then you're gonna put your penis into my rectum. I am going to climax due to the friction of your genitals." 100% of her dialogue like that. Wish I saved it. No idea what site it was on. Lost forever into the ever-expanding PRN void. I should not have studied as an actress. Not dialogue. But I once noticed the girl was wearing a wristband. And I zoomed in. It was for a music festival in Australia I'd just been to a couple months before that. Weird coincidence. The parody PRNs are always the best for dialogue IA. They're frozen vegetables. Will you just put them away? Your brother is doing unspeakable things to me. What the? You didn't get my cereal? I just get so lonely. You remind me so much of him. Well, he is my uncle. It's in the genes. I haven't been able to find it for years. But the girl was going down on the guy and he's oohing and awing. And she asks if he likes her work. And he says, yes. But you know what would make it even better? Is if you made me a sandwich. She then spends the next 10 minutes of the PRNO in the kitchen making a sandwich for him. Which he promptly eats and confirms that her blowjob is better now that she has made him a sandwich as she goes back to work. Somehow though I only just bothered to wonder. If you wrapped a dick in a bun like a hot dog, would it be considered a sandwich? Could they both have had sandwiches in one more simple step? Are you serious? Right in front of my salad. Same SX scene. Ooh, I'm gonna enjoy this about 75% of the way through it. Oh, it's a blowjob about 50% of the way through the blowjob. Are you swallow at the start of the blowjob? I didn't put it in order because he clearly didn't have to either. Dot. You can shoot your goo, my dude. I only hope the S aren't stealing our lemons. Someone deserves an Oscar. Wait. PRN movies have dialogue? I've been listening on mute this whole time. Shut the up, Mary. They're just kids. Life. It's as hard as my cock. Smokes a cigarette. S a midget in the ass. Comes on her face. Sid as he's ejaculating. Enjoy this visual metaphor that replicates what reality does to one's hopes and dreams. It is better to suffer as a child than live as an adult. Captain Quirk to Lieutenant. A horror. Don't make me beam down there and slap you around a little. Yes. Finally. English person here. Pretty famous P-run star from our area. Very recognizable accent. Set the scene. Housewife wearing lingerie, as you do, opens the door to a plumber who has been called due to a blockage in the sink. Handyman gets his toolbox out the van and enters the property. His initial assessment is a blockage. He found this out by holding a pair of pipe clamps in his hand. She looks over and remarks, wow, what a big plunger you have. Camera pans to an obvious bulge in his overalls. What I like about this scene is the simplicity and innuendo is like a farmer accented carry-on PRNO. I don't know if I will get sued for naming the stars, but I'll say the male star was called Pete Lemmy. That is probably my favorite name. What's going on, Aunt Diane? You're getting your dick sucked. Kid. No, don't do it. I'm a virgin 60-year-old dude. What? No money? Here. Suck a cock.